falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down, it's Watson. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Now a first down throw, Watson. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. To throw is Watson. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Allen Lazard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his left. A check down here to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Waiting on it will be Richie James. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game. Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On second and very short, Watson. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 23. Deshaun Watson, when you think about the toughest quarterbacks in the league to game plan against, he's got to be in your top 5, does he not?
And when you talk about game planning, putting him in the top 5, that's an easy call because he can make every throw. That's not an issue at all. He has great touch delivering the football. But that mobility, that added dimension, when he escapes the pocket and those receivers find their way open, short, medium, and long, he finds the right guy. Last but not least, his toughness. He can stand in the pocket, take a hit, and deliver.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Watson. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and
yeah, I know, but
this
Deshaun Watson shit is crazy. Man, this Deshaun Watson shit crazy.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Watson. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. Touchdown, Chargers. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Chargers have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Out of the shotgun is Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
I hope. My defense, I don't know. He doing a lot of checkdowns now. He set me up to go deep. So, if he keep taking the checkdowns, then...
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Play action. Here's Hurts. This one swung out here to Jones. Touchdown! Aaron Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
Oh my God!
Just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is.
I hate this rain shit, man. Rain snow, this some bullshit.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now White on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time.
Running the ball and shit.
They've got to take care of business.
Going different shit.
Carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's White. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
On first down, Watson out to his left.
Look at this shit, man.
Finding Pascal. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Damn.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completion. One thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Here's Watson.
Look at this shit, man.
That's going to be brought in.
Lucky ass shit, man.
And they
This
are able to
shit.
stop him, but he does
Horrible.
take it all the way to the 2. A big gain that time for the Chargers. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
They'll look to run with Singletary, and this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Again, it'll be Singletary. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jackson. Touchdown, Chargers. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early in the elements. You're on the road. How do you get the mojo?
Oh my God.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So that means they're down to
it was wide open,
as we
yo.
head toward halftime. 2nd and 20. Hurts. Drops it to Jones in the flat. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 17 as they're set.
Hurts, man. His accuracy is horrible.
Throwing is Hurts.
Yo!
Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Watson. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Flush to his right. Hurts fumbles it, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Hurts sets up to throw it. On the move to his left. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's brought down. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even. But it's 2nd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 26. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that out.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Jalen Guyton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's White. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points. Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Watson just beating the play clock. Looking for White on the deep ball. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
And to get deep on me here, I like that. Going to the next level.
Yeah, I wish I'd have got some points at the end of the half. You did tell me that, though.
Sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
You got to hit them in stride, man. God damn.
Getting it out to the 25.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
No, Debo mad as shit. Debo don't get the fucking ball. Should be running on this nigga.
Steps away. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On first down, it's Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right.
Come on, God damn. Still running.
They haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he
Still
pushes
fucking
out,
running.
they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Hold that ball.
Brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out.
Did his feet come down? Can't even challenge it. Damn.
20.
Fuck. Knew ain't got enough arm strength for that. Damn.
They'll start the drive with a give to right. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That was all Preston Smith navigating into the backfield. He gets the tackle for loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw is Watson.
Yo, come on with the...
That's complete. And he'll be out of
Yo, this nigga backpedaling, throwing up his back foot. Yo, this shit is
And we see another
crazy.
pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And they take him down, losing yardage back
Shit,
at
Art.
the 27.
Good shit.
Down now after a loss of 2.
Good fucking shit.
Momentum of this game is
Hey.
changing since the break. Nice play
Fuck,
there. This D is fired up.
Get that fucking ball.
Now on 4th down on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
Excuse me.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
God damn, yo.
Incomplete.
I'm sure this
Killing me,
isn't a
Petey.
flaw, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to
You
be ready.
killing me, Petey.
Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This offense in desperate.
Yes, I'm glad you're an underthought. You killing me.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Well, pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And possession will switch hands.
Yowzers. Damn.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents. I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 5. Here's Watson. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense, because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
The Chargers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and 5. Now Watson. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
I keep running the same fucking plays because he ain't got no fucking arm strength. God damn.
On first down, Hurts. He'll buy some time right, and he'll just get rid of it.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
To the right side. And
God damn, hey. What the fuck is the speed at?
Made it to 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
I know I fucked up, but I ain't run the ball on him. That's plain and simple. Plain and fucking simple.
They'll run it with Jones. And
Plain and simple.
Before he's brought down at the 39.
Can't stop the run.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll look to throw. This one swung out here to Jones.
I don't show no kind of fucking.
Here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. A check down here to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Killing
He's been a
me.
busy man here in this one, and they're
Killing
showing
me.
some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course, you got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
2nd and 7. Hurts. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Ravens on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing is Hurts. And this pass broken up.
Catch the fucking ball.
Contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
A pass on the first.
And that should do it. Picked off at the 12. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again is Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Get blocked. Get out blocked.
And the Ravens are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again.
Yeah.
Still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Catch the ball! Yo, y'all killing me.
And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that's caught inside the 35.
Shit, phone.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for L.A.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
And Watson's going to throw it here. Got a man.
He catch that? Oh my God. That'll be it.
But not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
This shit. Hold
They
this.
probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Watson now to throw. Being chased out left. And he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. James White, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
God damn, shit
The
crazy.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue.
No fucking accuracy is crazy.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Chargers, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week.
I got that fucking Broncos. They gave him that fucking 4th win, man. He sorry as shit.
Back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll be back home next week as...
Man, whatever. I need anything. I need accuracy, medium, short, deep, and all that shit. Phew.
You kick it like the benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got the boys dropped the mask up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on Rap a Lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's what Rap a Lot, no cap a lot. I used to from Farron down to Camelot. I used to whip up in my granny's spot. She asked my friends, was I? They said, no, he not. The mind to a praying woman. The truth's a heavy burden and it's weighing on me. Red doggies caught me slipping with the wailing on me. I went to calling out for Jesus like a reverend on me. Chopped it up to sin.